Michael Phelps is a current American competitive swimmer and is perhaps the greatest athlete to have ever lived. He is the most decorated Olympian of all time, obtaining 22 medals in 3 Olympics, starting with Athens in 2004, Beijing in 2008, and London in 2012. Phelps also holds 5 additional all-time Olympic records, including most gold medals with 18, most gold medals in individual events with 11, most total medals in individual events for a male with 13, is tied for most individual gold medals at a single Olympics with 5 medals, and, most impressively, holds the record for most gold medals in a single Olympics, which he won with 8 gold medals in the 2008 Olympics in Beijing. In addition to all these accolades, Phelps has also set 39 world records, often beating his own previous records, and 7 of which still stand to this day. He is an amazing athlete, and his story of determination, overcoming obstacles, and perseverance is truly inspirational. Michael Phelps was born on June 30th, 1985 in Baltimore, Maryland to Debbie and Michael Phelps Sr. At age 7, he began his swimming career due to the suggestion by his older sisters, mainly as a way to expend his seemingly endless energy. Phelps's parents divorced when he was 9 years old, and 2 years later he was diagnosed with ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, explaining his endless energy. However, Phelps used this channeled energy to set a national record at 10 years old for his age group, attracting national attention. It was then that he began training at the North Baltimore Aquatic Club under coach Bob Bowman, who is still his coach to this day. Under Bowman's training, Phelps began to set many more age group records, and eventually qualified for the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, Australia at just 15 years old, the youngest U.S. male to do so in over 68 years. Phelps did not medal at this Olympics, but did take 5th overall in the 200-meter butterfly, which would later become one of his strongest events. In fact, less than a year later, Phelps broke the world record in this event, becoming the youngest athlete to ever set a world record at 15 years, 9 months exactly. Between 2000 and 2004, Phelps participated in many national meets, championships, and world championships, obtaining several gold and silver medals. At the 2004 Olympics, Phelps qualified to swim 8 events, with his eye on trying to tie American Mark Spitz's record of 7 gold medals in one Olympics. He obtained a gold medal after his first race in the 400-meter individual medley, but then finished 3rd in both his 4x100-meter freestyle relay and his 200-meter freestyle, ending his opportunity to tie the record. However, this did not stop Phelps, who later went on to win 5 more gold medals and set 3 Olympic records and 2 world records. Phelps's performance became the second best of all time after Spitz's 7 gold, and Phelps became the second swimmer to ever win more than 2 individual titles in one games, matching Spitz's 4 titles. Between 2004 and 2008, Phelps once again competed at many national meets, including the 2005 and 2007 World Championships. In the 2007 World Championships, Phelps won a gold medal in all 7 of his races, setting 5 more world records. At the Olympic trials in 2008, which determine which American swimmers will go to the Olympics, Phelps qualified for 5 individual events and earned spots on 3 relay teams for a total of 8 races. If Phelps could attain a gold in each race, he would not only tie Spitz's record, but surpass it by 1 medal. However, this would mean that he could not lose a single race. In his first race at Beijing, the 400-meter individual medley, Phelps had no problem obtaining a gold medal, breaking the world record in the preliminary heats, and then breaking his own record again in the finals heat by about 2 seconds. His second race, in which he swam the lead-off leg of the 4x100-meter freestyle relay, is one of the most talked about races amongst swimmers to this day. The competing team from France was favored to win, and had the world record holder in the event, Alain Bernard, as the anchor, or final, leg. Earlier that day, the French team had even vowed to smash the American team. In the race, Phelps led off with an American record time and put the U.S. in the lead, but as the next 2 legs swam, France had caught up and even taken the lead. As the Americans' final swimmer, Jason Lezak, jumped in, France's Alain Bernard, the world record holder and favorite to win, had the lead by a full body length. However, In a performance that can only be explained as miraculous and extraordinary, Lezak was able to drop that lead to half a body length within 75 meters and within the last 25 meters past Bernard, finishing in first by .08 seconds. Not only had Lezak outtouched the current record holder, he had broken the world record by over 6/10 of a second and had dropped an unheard of over 1 second of his own time. The relay team had set a world record, and this win ensured that Phelps could continue his quest for 8 gold medals. Phelps's third race in the 200-meter freestyle was an easy victory for him, beating out the second-place finisher by over 2 seconds and setting the world record in this event. Phelps swam his fourth and fifth races the next day within an hour of each other, providing him with little rest. His fourth race was in the 200-meter butterfly, which he won and set the world record despite having his goggles fill up with water and not being able to see anything during the race. This gold medal made him the all-time leader in most Olympic gold medals. Immediately after this race, Phelps swam the lead-off leg in the 4x200 freestyle relay, in which his team again finished in first and set the world record, earning him his 5th gold medal. Phelps's 6th race came 2 days later in the 200-meter individual medley, in which he again placed first, this time by over 2 seconds from the second-place finisher, and again set another world record, his 6th record in 6 events. Phelps's 7th and final individual race would prove to be his biggest challenge. Before his race, the second-place qualifier, Milorad Kavik from Serbia, had said it would be good for Phelps to lose, especially to him. From the moment the race started, Kavik had the lead, with Phelps right on his tail. As they came into the last few meters, Kavik still had the lead and approached the wall with a glide, the preferred technical move. Phelps, on the other hand, took an additional stroke into the wall, which is strongly recommended against. However, the speed of Phelps's stroke carried him swiftly into the wall, where he outtouched Kavik by 1/100th of a second, the fastest recordable time possible. After video confirmation, which registered time up to 1/10,000th of a second, Phelps was given his gold medal, although for the first time in this Olympics he did not break the world record. However, he had now officially tied with Spitz for the most Olympic golds in one Olympic Games, and had one race left to win. Phelps's 8th and final race was the 4x100 meter medley relay, in which he swam the third leg, 100 meters of butterfly. The Americans had been trailing and were in third when Phelps went in, but Phelps swam the fastest ever split for that leg and put the Americans in a commanding lead. Jason Lezak was able to maintain the lead during the last leg, allowing the Americans to finish first and earn the gold medal, cementing Phelps's legacy as the highest decorated Olympian ever in a single Olympics. Over the next 4 years, Phelps again competed in many meets, including the 2009 and 2011 World Championships, in which he earned 9 golds, 3 silvers, and 1 bronze, some of his first losses in over 4 years. In 2009, Phelps was photographed using marijuana, which earned him a 3-month suspension from swimming. Phelps confirmed the picture was real and submitted an apology to all his fans and to the swimming community for his behavior. While he lost many sponsorships, Phelps became committed to repairing his image and coming back stronger. He used his $1 million bonus from Speedo to create the Michael Phelps Foundation, which focuses on growing the sport of swimming and promoting healthy lifestyles for children. In 2012, he once again qualified for the Olympics, earning a record for the most Olympic appearances by a male athlete. However, this time he had chosen to only try 7 races. In his first race, Phelps took 4th, marking the first time he had not medaled in a race since 2000. However, this motivated Phelps, and by the end of the Games he received 4 gold and 2 silver medals, once again becoming the most successful athlete of the Games. After the 2012 Olympics, Phelps announced that he was officially retiring as a swimmer. Thankfully for his fans, the retirement did not last long. By April of 2014, Phelps announced that he would return to swimming and kicked off his return from retirement with a bang by scoring the fastest times in 4 events in the year of 2015. He is on pace to qualify for the Olympics in 2016 and hopefully will continue to increase his legacy as the best swimmer and likely the best athlete in history.